I'm making this short film by request of YouTuber Lionel10824 Trevor, and he was curious what the motor looked like inside my old, what I believe to be a 1934 Marx Commodore Vanderbilt. It's got a clockwork shell, however, it had an electric motor in it, and when I showed it on a recent upload, I said I assumed that it had been that the motor had been replaced, and he wanted to see it. And I think he's curious as if it might be original. He probably knows a lot more about them than I do. And here's the mechanism. And I'll try not to block it with my fingers, but this is for running it forward. And use my other finger. This is forward. And then push it back, and this would be reverse. And what's happening is, I hope you can see there's a small board here on top of the motor frame, and it has this piece that swivels with contacts built into it, and it creates a circuit when the lever is moved from front to rear. And really a good motor. Really been very happy with it. And I also thought he might be interested in seeing this old one that I have that has a solid plate holding made as a bracket to hold the forward and reverse switch, where you'll see this has a sort of an arrow or triangular plate up here to hold this. A little more complicated. This was a lot cheaper, and you can see where it was just brazed on, and this was riveted on. I'm assuming this may have come later in years. And you'll see this big old piece of electrical tape, because this one has a broken board. And although I have all the pieces to the board, and I still have the linkage here for this part, I really haven't got around to attempting to replace or repair it. This little motor runs excellent and forward only, and that's why the piece of sort of overdid the electrical tape, but that's why it's there. It's to cover my solder so it doesn't touch the shell and short out the motor. And you'll see a little silicone on here to hold the board in, and the only reason I'm keeping the board is it has this clip here, and this clip holds the wire for the headlight. You'll see the same thing over here. You'll see the clip in the front to hold the headlight. Anyway, I'm learning new stuff all the time, and hopefully Trevor will enjoy this, and I think he knows a lot more about these than I do, and he'll probably see something he recognizes and be able to give me a little more history on the train. And once again, this is the unit that came with the train. Oh, one thing I also noticed is it's square on top, and then this, they rounded it off. So I'm guessing, only guessing, that this may have been made in later years, because kids might have hurt their fingers on the sharp edges. And once again, you'll see a little screw hole here on the other side. Here's, get a good look at the board. You'll see there's another screw hole here, and there's a slot back here, and you only had to remove 2 screws and push this motor frame into the slot, which was near the cab of the locomotive, and then replace the screws, and you've swapped out a motor. A lot easier than Lionel. And Want to say, sometimes I say that, and I don't want people to think I'm putting down Lionel. Uh, Look at all the Lionel that I have. I love my Lionel, but I've really fallen in love with the simplicity of the Marx. So that's it. I hope somebody's learned something, or at least enjoyed watching this, and Trevor gets to see this. And these were things I didn't understand when I first started to collect, and I learned something new all the time. So I'll mount and show you a little bit of the Marx collection, off the subject, but I really do have too damn many trains. I think I have more trains than the wife has shoes. So, can you have too many trains? I guess the correct answer is to say no. But this is my wall of Marx. And I have dozens. Yeah, it's too dark over here, but I have, behind the other closet door, I have drawers full of them wrapped in packing paper so they don't get scratched. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.